Sorry, what was that, Steph? You've lost brake?
What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of The Mini. Join us here today at round 1 at Silverstone. Boys are just doing some final stuff to the cars. I'll take you around quickly because some things to change since the last track day we did. So we've got a nice fresh new bonnet scoop because Matt lost the last one going down the straight. Yeah. Well, that was me, it just flew off. It's not really my fault. Nice little splitter.
He did say put it on with clips, not bolts.
All the stickers on. Big thanks to Uncle Luke's for supplying all the stickers. Yeah, my bad, I completely messed up the order and somehow only ordered one Vehicle Tech Mobile sticker, so one's on its way, but at the moment we've got a bit of a space while we wait for it, but I'm sure Jay won't mind. So we've just got it, what's the time now? 20 to 8, so at 8 o'clock we've got our driver's briefing. Jay's gonna quickly go through the car, make sure he's happy with everything, and then qualifying's at 9:30. So I'll keep you updated and I'll catch you guys in a bit. I've got the stickers now. Class, what are we? B, Joy.
B.
B and B. We only get 2. We 3. No. There we are. Oh, Joy's. Yeah, you need one on each side of the sunstrip and one on the rear. That's it. So it's got briefing done and out the way. Just the usual stuff that they go through. It's nice to have it back as a sort of personal thing rather than just reading it on email, because you know they give you out some extra information. Scrutineering wise, on this championship they do it on a different way. So you self-scrutineer your car and yourself, but at each event they will scrutineer 25 to 33% of the grid. So they hope to in every 3 rounds obviously do 100%. So we're just getting ready for qualifying. So we've got a 25-minute session. I'm going out first, and then we'll do the pit stop, and then Matt can go out for the last 10 minutes. I'm not really too sure what we're going to expect. I think Matt's done about 6 laps around in the wet, and I've only done 1 lap and then we broke down. So that again, I was in the wet, so I haven't really had much practice here or anything. So watch loads of onboards and stuff, but you know, until we get out there and actually get flying, let's see what happens.
How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's down here, Silverstone pit lane. We've just been called up for qualifying session in the Trackday Championship. Steph's currently sat in assembly. We've got him on the radio. Sitting in there, he's sitting pretty ready to go really. We're just waiting for the test session to finish and they'll be out on track.
Right guys, we're just lined up in the assembly area. Just waiting for the last session to finish and we're heading out for qualifying. As I said, not too sure what to expect. We need to learn the track. We've got brand new fronts on, and these 888Rs, when they have their first heat cycle, they go ridiculously hot and high in pressures. So when we do our pit stop in the qualifying session, we'll have to drop them pressures quite a lot, I expect, to get down to what we want. But after that initial heat cycle, they're pretty spot on and pretty easy to manage. So we get out there, we'll see what happens, and I'll catch up in a bit.
coming from his qualifying. How did it feel, Steph?
Yeah, it felt good. The car feels good. It's nice to be back at Silverstone. So we had the brand new fronts on, which are never that good when you first go out. So it was good fun, but it's just a lot of understeer. So hopefully for that heat cycle, that'll sort that out. Plus we'll do a few suspension tweaks, put the anti-roll bar on full stiff and stuff, and hopefully we'll be a lot stiffer for the race, and hopefully we can keep going. But going through cops was great fun. Just bang it down at fourth, little down the brakes, four-wheel drift all the way around, and right guys, so update after qualifying. We qualified P10 in class, and I think 16th overall, something like that. As I said, it's you know, fresh tyres on there. We had tons and tons of understeer that we need to try and get rid of. But I think some of that was because of the new tyres. They always react like that. Every time we've ever put new ones on, they've always been mega understeer for the first heat cycle. But we needed to get that heat cycle done because we need to use them. So hopefully we can improve that in the race. But when Matt went out on his last flying lap, I think it was, the drive shaft destroyed itself again. So at the moment, it's currently in a half stripped down state. A couple of people that are with us have headed out to go get a new shaft because I've asked around the paddock. Unfortunately no one's got one, so going out to get one, get that fitted, and then we're going to change the anti-roll bar settings as well, stiffen them up, try and lose some grip from the rear. But yeah, hopefully in the race we can gain some positions, and hopefully we just get to the finish. I think that's the aim of today, is to finish the race. So I'll keep you updated and catch you soon.
Okay then guys, so update time. The car is back together. Brand new drive shaft just been fitted. They've just stiffened up the rear of the car as well. They were having real struggle. The back end was so planted, it just wasn't really moving or steering from the rear. So they've yeah, stiffened up the rear end. So yeah, just done a little test run and it is ready to go. And it's just started raining as well. So that should make it interesting. But yes, we've just heard on the tannoy they're running ahead of schedule. So fingers crossed, probably start race at 2 o'clock. And we'll keep you posted to see how it goes. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We've been called up to race. It's time for race 1 of the Trackday Championship.
So you lost brakes.
Sorry, what was that, Steph? You've lost brakes?
I just put my foot on the brake pedal and it's just gone straight to the floor.
Is it pumping up?
Try pump it up.
Over, mate. At least it fucking went where it did.
Yeah, true. Fortunately, ladies and gentlemen, the boys should still be out on track right now. We're about 20 minutes into this race. Pit stops have just begun. Should be strapping Matt in the car right now, but unfortunately that has not been the case. With the front right brake line failing, it looks like it was rubbing on the drive shaft. No idea how. Yeah, and unfortunately the brake pedal went to the floor as Steph did one final prep to strap himself in the car while sat on the grid. So fair play to him, he brought it back with 0 damage. Just had to like nurse it home. Pretty scary, but thankfully it happened when it did and not whilst he was in the middle of a battle pack or something like that. So silver linings and things like that. Annoyingly the car showed potential this weekend, but unfortunately plagued with more failures. So new drive shaft, new brake lines, and fingers crossed we'll be back out for the next round.
Right guys, as you can tell, the race has just finished. Carl's in the trailer, so obviously we didn't get very far. I did watch the race, it was a good race. Well done to the guys. Well done to this man. Fantastic 360 coming out of the cops. But no, unfortunately, more problems. My little routine on the line as I pushed the brake pedal and pushed myself back in the seat, pulled the harness straps down, and as I did it I had brake pressure and then I lost brake pressure, and then I pumped the brake a couple of times, realised I had no brakes. At that point too late, lights were on, so I just banged it in gear and just thought I'd get off the line and try and get out of the way and go around the outside of turn 1, which I did, and then I think it was McKee and the Pima had a little spin, so I had to try and avoid that, and then I just cruised back round to the pits, and we discovered that the front right brake line had burst. I mean the braided lines had worn through, I think it was the drive shaft, just got pinched in there somehow. I'm not sure how we missed that, but shit happens. So round 1, another failure. But guys, if you like watching our demoralising non-success and not competing and not finishing and just spending money and not getting anywhere, please make sure you subscribe down below. We'll catch you in the next one.